How to raise a bilingual child? The key to raise a bilingual child is to have a system. 1. Who will speak the languages? 2. When the languages are spoken? 3. Which languages are spoken to the child? Because based on these 3 things, you will know which language the child has to prefer more. Now, this will move us to the third way, that is time and place. Time and place is a third scenario wherein which you can help your child to learn a bilingual language. What do I mean by time and place? Time and place means, for example, I know Hindi, like I can teach my child Hindi. So what I can do is, I can choose a particular time in a day or in a week where I can speak to the child at a particular time. For example, whenever we are drawing, I'll speak with you in Hindi. Whenever we are doing homework, I will speak with you in Hindi. In that way, the mother can have a particular time and a particular activity or a place where she can execute that particular language. But this requires a lot of consistency and lot of regularity because the child has to learn from a mother. You may not have that consistency. But if you're not having that consistency, what can be done? You can hire a tutor who knows this Hindi or knows any other languages which you want your child to learn, and make them learn weekly once or at the max twice, where at the particular time of the week, at a particular place, the child will keep learning that languages, and if the repetition happens for more than 10 weeks, the child will strongly develop a muscle memory towards that languages so easily. So if you are able to teach the child and make that consistency, try doing it. If you're not able to do it, hire a tutor, and through the tuition timings, the child can learn the time and place regularly. For example, even now I remember when I used to be in 7th standard and 8th standard, I used to learn this Hindi Prachar Sabhas exams like Pratmik, Madhyama and all that. So whenever I go tuition to that Hindi teacher, she always speaks in Hindi from the starting till the end. It was very difficult for me to adopt for the first 4-5 days. After that, I started learning that languages. Like when she used to say that word, take your book in Hindi, first day it was very confusing, but 5th day when the same line got repeated, I got familiarized. So what here happens is, when the same person is going to speak at a particular time and a place regularly, and it is through a third person and it is systematic and it is arranged very well, then the child is eventually going to learn the third language so easily. Fourth one is about mixed languages. Mixed languages are the places where the confusions and the child becoming more confused about the language can happen. Mixed language in the sense, father might speak in a different language, mother might speak in a different language, school will speak in a different language, the surroundings will speak in a different languages, caretaker will speak in a different languages. Now what happens is, there are multiple people speaking in multiple languages, which will put the child to learn a lot of languages, but there are also problems that the child may end up getting confused. But to avoid the confusion, what the parents have to keep in mind is, one parent, one language in the same place, one person, one language at a particular place. As a parent, you need to very well know that you have to make your child familiar with at least 3 important languages. One, the global language English, where the child has to learn academically well and also it becomes a life skill to survive. Second, the mother tongue, which is the most important one because it raises the intellectual level of the child. So the child definitely have to have a strong foundation in mother tongue. Third, a language which a mother or a father would familiar already with, you can teach, or if your geographical location demands, you can teach, or if it's a life skill. In a popular location like in India, third language can be preferably Hindi because a lot of people speak in Hindi, and if your child ends up working in North India for in future, then the child will know that language, or if you're doing businesses, it will help. So any other language which will help the child survive better in future, you can choose that language. In this way, parents can help the children to develop a bilingual language which makes the child survive better in their future. So if you want to know more about this or any other doubts regarding this bilingual language, comment in the comment box. We will reply to you personally. If you like this video, hit on the like button. If you want to listen to more videos on parenting strategies, hit on the subscribe button. Myself Rohini, your natural frequency parenting coach.